Hey there friend, Zach here. It's no secret that Super Smash Bros. Melee is widely known amongst the gaming community, and for good reason too. It was an astonishing leap forward from the Nintendo 64 iteration, which was the worst one by the way. I will admit though, I have a special place in my heart for Smash 64. Aside from it simply being the first Smash Bros. Title I've ever played, I hold plenty of fond memories with it. I remember as a child, whenever my parents went to the gym, they would drop me off at this play center that was also in that same gym. This play center had 3 different video game consoles, a PlayStation, and a Nintendo 64. It's fair to say that I spent all my time on the Nintendo 64. There were only 3 games available at the time though for that system: Pokemon Stadium, LEGO Racers, and Super Smash Bros. I really only played Super Smash Bros. Because it was the only game I actually had fun playing at the time. I didn't know anything about Pokemon at the time to enjoy Pokemon Stadium, and I just never really bothered with LEGO Racers. I remember that it was such a great time playing through Classic Mode with all of the characters, until I realized that Classic Mode was the exact same with all the characters. Yeah, there was a different Target Smash stage, but it really didn't make too much of a difference to me. I think I got most of my enjoyment out of playing with the friends I had made on the multiplayer mode. I also recall the excitement of unlocking all 4 of the unlockable characters? Yeah, all 4 of them. My reactions to unlocking these characters involved something along the lines of, huh? What? Oh hey, cool, it's Luigi. Who? Yeah, to be quite honest, I didn't really know any of the unlockable characters other than Luigi. Now let's fast forward a few years and BAM! Super Smash Bros. Melee has arrived. I remember first playing this game through a rental program at, no, not Blockbuster, Hollywood Video. I was so excited to get home and start playing. And start playing I did. I rushed right to my GameCube and popped the game right in. I immediately skipped past the cutscene at the beginning of the game to start playing. I mean, could you blame me? As a kid, I didn't really care about cutscenes in a game, I just wanted to start playing whatever was in front of me. Looking back at it now though, Sakurai really knew what he wanted. Gone were the days of playing with ragdoll-like toys, and in came the days of collectible trophies. I wish these became a thing in real life. The first mode I knew I wanted to play was Classic Mode, because I was so familiar with how it operated. Adventure Mode. Yeah, this immediately caught my attention, and I disregarded Classic Mode entirely at the beginning. I jumped right into the mode itself and... What? Look at all these characters! Zelda, Bowser, Peach, Captain Falcon. I remember I had to unlock him in the last game. Why is he just available now? Ness too? That's kinda weird. Also, are there only 5 characters I can unlock? Well, okay. That's one more than the last time, I suppose. And, who are you guys? The starting roster kinda confused me a bit, but I didn't let that stop me. I picked Mario as my first character, just because I was so familiar with who he was. When I jumped into the Mushroom Kingdom, I was hooked right from the start. I couldn't wait to see how long this adventure mode was. Thank goodness it's finally over. The adventure mode in Melee is just kinda bland. There were some fun moments in the adventure mode, like running through the Mushroom Kingdom itself. There were also some very, well, rough moments. But when I did end up finally beating the adventure mode, isn't that Mario? Anyway, I unlocked Dr. Mario and proceeded with my gameplay. I didn't really do the adventure mode much more, until I looked online for how to unlock characters. Once I found out that you can unlock Luigi by beating the Mushroom Kingdom with the digits 2-2 in the second slot, I went ahead and did it just one more time, just so I can unlock him. So I went back into the adventure mode and whoa! Hold on a minute. Why is Dr. Mario up there, but not down here? I'll admit, at first I thought it was a glitch or something. After beating the adventure mode one more time, I finally decided to start playing Classic Mode. I gotta say, I actually kinda enjoyed Classic Mode at the time. Maybe it was just the randomness of who you would be fighting each round that kept me entertained. Unlike Smash 64. I began to unlock more characters, such as Jigglypuff and Young Link, and then I went online and looked up how to unlock a few others. You know, like you do. So in comes Marth & Roy, also known as... Huh? I started to grow a little tired of classic mode, so I backed out of it for a while and decided to try out these things called event matches. Little did I know that at that point they would soon become my favorite feature of Melee. The event matches were like normal matches, but each one had a fun little stipulation thrown in. There were 50 event matches to play, and one more once you've beaten all of them. The beginning matches were pretty easy and straightforward, taking all but about half a minute to beat. But once you got into the later matches, well... By completing certain event matches, you would unlock trophies, or even new fighters. Oh yeah, trophies were a thing too. I gotta say, I honestly didn't care all that much for trophies in Melee. They were fun little collectible figures that you could read about for some history on the figure and what game series it came from, and that's about it. I mean, why read when I can play the game, my 5-year-old self thought. Once you unlocked all the characters in the game, you also unlocked All-Star mode. Basically, you had to go through the entire roster of characters without dying. I actually can recall completing All-Star mode with every fighter. I also got into modes such as Home Run Contest, which had me replaying to get as high of a score as I possibly could. I usually only played Bowser and had some combo that I had mastered to blast away the sandbag. There were also multi-man melee battles. Ready? Go! Yeah, no thank you. And that was Super Smash Bros. Melee when I was 5 years old. A fun experience that kept me entertained when I was playing alone or with my friends. Now let's fast forward to the present. Has my opinion changed? In all seriousness, I haven't really messed with Melee all that much anymore. I know the competitive community is huge around it, but it's just not really for me. Call me a casual, but the competitive scene just doesn't interest me at all. However, I can thank Melee for getting me into other Nintendo series. Before playing Melee, I didn't really know any other Nintendo series other than Mario's. Melee helped me get into other series like The Legend of Zelda, Pokemon, Kirby, and more. Nowadays though, if I want to play a Smash Bros. Game, I've got Ultimate to keep me covered for a long time. Thank you so much for stopping by today. Next week I have a video planned out that's going to be a little different than what you're used to seeing on this channel, so definitely be sure and stay tuned for that. Anyways, same as always, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next week. Take care.